Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to the second episode of season 2 of The Haunting Hour. The last episode we watched Creature Feature Part 1, and this is Creature Feature Part 2. And Creature Feature revolves around, now, you know I'm terrible with names, so forgive me, a boy who was like obsessed with horror movies, like me, and his friend who was trying to date this girl, but she was a bit of a snob, wasn't really into watching horror movies, so the boy cancelled on the other boy. This is how good I am with names. So they went to this party, but on the way they got trapped. Well, the boy got trapped in the movie called I Was a Teenage Tick, I think it was called. It's been about 2 weeks since I watched it because I've been really busy. But he got trapped in a horror movie, which was like a B movie, horror movie with an evil scientist trying to turn people into ticks. It was a lot. They were trapped in the movie, and they decided to try and save him by cutting the film strip. Still to this day, I have no idea why that's going to solve the problem, but we'll see how it turns out. So I'm excited to see more of that movie because the guy who was the evil scientist was great. Very over the top, very zany, and it's definitely the guy from the dead body I checked when I watched the last episode. But he was really fun to watch, and all the characters in the movie were like very stereotypical, but very funny. So I'm excited to see how this turns out. I don't believe cutting the film strip will have worked. I feel like he's still going to be trapped, and they have to get him out some other way. Let's jump into this episode to find out. If you enjoyed the video, please let me know down below in the comments what you thought of my reaction to Season 2, Episode 2 of The Haunting Hour, Creature Feature Part 2, and let's jump into the episode.
What'd you do that for? John, yes, it worked!
Wow.
Oh.
Are you alright?
I'm fine, but he doesn't
I
look
genuinely
so
thought that he wasn't going to come out, because realistically what you do now is like, just leave, get
good. You wouldn't
out.
either if you got bitten by a giant tick named Barry. Would you fall into a dumber movie? No dumber
Maybe
than
they all
Inception,
escaped.
which you loved. Great. We've done the right thing. Now we can boogie. Let's go.
Okay, this is all wrapping up a bit too easily,
Are you nuts?
considering this is
I
the
would've
start of the
figured a way out of
episode.
danger. I had already loosened the arm restraints, and I was just waiting for the right time to take out Mingo.
That's how he thanks us for returning him to real life?
What's so good about real life? Dude, you sure you're okay? I'll call you tomorrow.
Of course he's not okay, he just got trapped.
Barely hit you. Yeah, my arm is sore.
Because he was injected. So, this is how it's going to carry on. He's probably going to start turning, right, into a tick.
Marjorie.
Well, that's not good. Oh.
Hello? Dude, you seen the paper? Uh-huh. No, I was sleeping. Yeah, I see.
Yeah?
He doesn't remember what happened to him. And check this out.
They say they found him in a vacant lot. Nothing about a drive-in. Huh.
It's like some kind of ghost theater, you know?
I mean, we kind of figured that out, didn't we, right? That it appeared in
Guess I'll never
mysterious
get back
fog.
It's like that ship. The
Flying Dutch boy.
Dutchman.
Who bites oranges through the peel?
What are you doing?
Whoa.
Nothing.
That
Some
orange.
people do, but I find it really weird.
Man, last night.
Crazy, right?
Right. Your friend is clearly not okay.
Lisa and I sort of bonded through the whole thing.
Oh, shush.
You know?
Say hello to the nice boy, Miss Divine. You can pet her. She doesn't bite.
I actually thought he was going to take a bite out of her. But ticks like dogs.
She smells good.
We don't do that with other people's dogs, do
No.
we?
No, I don't.
Oh. Ah. I know it's... Oh, I don't want that to happen. I wish fingernail came off or something,
Try
but
calling him again.
that
Calling him
fingernail...
all morning,
Oh,
he never answers.
fingernail stuff freaks me out. Ugh, I've
Is
got
the door
shivers.
locked?
Wonder where he went. His wallet's here, his house key. Weird.
Oh, pardon my language. That was a quick change.
Maybe he went for a walk.
I hope so.
I'm sure he's fine. So what do you want to do? Should we try to make it down to the
How is he
beach
not
today?
seeing the guy on the ceiling?
I got some.
He's
clothes.
staring right in that
How about that?
direction.
We can meet up later.
Idiot.
Nathan, can we just forget that we ever saw that haunted drive-in? Can we just be normal?
We can try.
Uh,
You're sweet.
Right, Nathan. Use your eyes. I mean, what I will say is the effects are great. It's gross. The spikes coming out, the slime. It looks really good and really gross. He's going to be stood there. Is that him? My baby!
Thought you weren't worried about him.
I could tell that you're worried.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Does
I
she-
just have a sick feeling that something's wrong.
Does she like
wanna try to
him?
find
Is that why
him?
she's like, I'm scared about him, I don't want to sit him up with anybody? Is she more into
I thought he
John
might
than
be in
Nathan?
there. Can I have one of those?
You seen this thing?
Just in the movies.
It attacked a kid. We think it's some creep in a mask.
It's
Pretty good mask.
John.
Make sure we got shells for the shotgun.
Crikey.
That's John.
Can't be.
That's him, all right. I got him that T-shirt for his birthday.
You have good taste.
Thanks. They're gonna shoot
very
first
strange
and
comment
ask
to
questions
make.
later. We have to protect him.
When your friend's supposed to be turned into a monster.
If only we were in the movie.
What?
I've seen the movie. Dr. Mangle has an antidote. It can turn the monster back into a human.
Does John know that?
Does John know that?
Yeah, they found it again.
There she
Such a
blows.
weird thing.
What is it, Nathan?
You mean, what was it? Squirrel. Drain dry.
Oh.
Footprints.
That's how maybe jump.
Leading into the projection booth.
Here's Crop.
Use the tape!
Why does she scream?
Ow! Cheap piece of... Got it! Got my hand now!
Okay. Okay.
Do you have any
There's a
butane
tape
by
in
any
a
chance?
film
one of
reel
those fancy
means it wouldn't go through
Yeah,
properly.
established earlier in a different
I
scene?
believe.
What?
Never
Who are
mind.
you?
Friends of John's.
That's John?
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's why we're here. He'll have all kinds of
Hey, here
friends.
we go.
And they'll all look just like him.
He's so funny. I like it because it's intentionally bad acting, but it makes it so good because if you watch films of this era, that's what it's like.
Since I only have enough serum for 2 transformations,
Okay.
I thought I would let Barry choose one of you for dinner. Go on, Barry. In, min, mine, mo.
You don't want me. I have sour blood.
You do?
Shut up.
What? There's gonna be like a Goosebumps twist where she's like a monster. Oh. Escapes. Smash it.
It's the battle of the teenage tick monsters. Oh, they're gonna fight right here.
They have to. It's a low-budget movie. They can't afford a bunch of sets.
True that, true that.
Oh, right in the...
In the what? Does he still have any? No.
Oh god, they made a dick joke.
That's some good news.
Oh, acid. Corrosive acid as well. Oh, Barry. He's innocent.
Spoke too soon.
It seems Barry won't be passing chemistry this semester. Well, my dear, time to change into something a little more uncomfortable.
No.
Dr. Mangle, no!
Wasn't done great.
Is that my favourite character?
Good, 16. Shame about
Barry Birnbaum.
He was a minor character.
How do they get out of the film now, though?
Looks so cute.
Feels like the end of the movie, don't you think, John? Not quite. Usually in this genre,
The good scientist ends up giving an impassioned speech.
Science can be mankind's best friend,
Here we go.
or its most. It is to our youth we must turn.
Aww.
God, she's such a sucker for this film.
Future's up to us.
The question is, do we turn to them in hope? Or in fear?
Oh,
Yes!
it's convenient.
That's what I'm talking about.
We did it!
Where is he?
John.
Where's John?
The greatest motion picture of all
John's still
time.
going to be in there. Oh no.
Spine-tingling, terrifying. Starring Evelyn Nestor as Marjorie.
Dr. Mangle is evil!
Starring Ramon Delgado as Dr. Mangle.
Ramon Delgado.
Back from the grave to seek his revenge. And introducing newcomer John Westmore as John.
No.
Return of the Teenage Tick.
Oh, it's a sequel.
A tick flick like you've never seen.
Don't worry. We'll cut the film again.
No, we won't.
Because he wants to stay.
Up there,
Oh, God.
in the movies, that's where he belongs.
Um,
To stay.
I don't know if his parents will agree.
you and Lisa have each other now, and you don't need a third wheel. I'm happy
But-
here,
But he has a family.
He's happy there.
and as you can see, I have to do something about Marjorie. So long
I mean,
as-
it's cute.
Good luck to you both.
Be
But
nice to
highly
Marjorie.
impractical.
I'll try, but boy, is she high maintenance.
Fade to black.
Well, that was an ending. Okay, that was my reaction to The Haunting Hour Season 2, Episode 2, Creature Feature, Part 2. And that was interesting. It started off really interesting because they cut the strip at the end of the last episode, and it worked, surprisingly. I'm not really sure why, but I guess with one of these things, it's one of those where there isn't really strict rules on how things work. Things just happen, because it's a kids' film, and we have to kind of just suspend our disbelief a little bit. So they cut the strip, it worked, and I was like, okay, they're all out the movie, or John's out the movie. Where do we go from here? Because if they made it into one episode, they could have ended it there. Like, he got out, he didn't die, he didn't turn into a tick, blah, blah. Or the twist could have been at the end, he actually got injected, he's going to turn into a tick. Because he was injected, and he very quickly went from fine to not fine to attacking people. Well, he killed squirrels, he sniffed a dog, he attacked a child. Would he have killed that child? That'd be interesting to know. Quite possibly. But the transformation was really cool. The actual effects of it, the physical, practical effects of the things coming out of his face, the slime when he was on the ceiling, it all looked really good. It was quite impressive for a kid's show, and really made the transformation quite scary. When he turned into a tick fully, like the whole headpiece, wasn't as scary as when he was like in the midpoint, when he still looked like John, but with the stuff coming out of his face. I thought that was really good. But obviously then we had to get him back into the movie to save him and turn him back, which I thought was really good, because I wanted to spend more time with Dr. Mengele. He's very over the top, very like, but I like him. I think he's very funny. I like the actor, and he's just like the best part of this two-part of me was Dr. Mengele. It was nice to see them back in the movie again. I do have issues with the ending, because I guess it's a kids' show. I know that. So there's the whole romanticised idea of, I've met the girl of my dreams, I'm going to stay here, we're going to be together forever. Even though realistically, what happens when the films stop? Because if you only exist in the movies, yeah, you got a sequel, The Return of the Teenage Tick. Do sequels magically keep getting made? Or once the film is not being shown, do you just cease to exist? But on top of that, whilst it is very nice and cute that he's staying with the girl that he loves, because he's a kid, and when you're that young and you fall in love or you like someone, it is like the end of the world, the best feeling ever, blah, 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 especially when they like you back. But how awful for his parents. Does he have a brother or sister? I don't know. We didn't really talk about it, I don't think. he got mentioned, but how awful for his parents and his other friends that he probably has, that he's literally just disappeared. One night, he was at home, the next day, he was gone forever because that Nathan guy's not going to be like, oh yeah, he's just trapped in a movie. I mean, he could do, and they could watch it and be like, okay, now I'm more confused, he's in the movie that was made probably 50, 60 years ago. But whilst it is cute, it's also like a major, like, really awful plot hole for a plot point for his parents, that here's a kid who just disappeared and they have no idea of where he's gone, what happened to him, and just, even if they do believe that he got stuck in a movie, their son just disappeared into a movie and never came out of it. And I don't know, it's cute but also silly. But as what I've known from watching Hot and Hour Series 1 and You've Heard the Dark is that I do have to realise that a lot of the wrap-ups of these things are a little unrealistic, a bit over the top, a bit silly, but it's for kids. And probably when you're a kid, at the target audience of this show, you wouldn't think about it the way I think about it. I know that it's not aimed at my age group. But it was a fun two-parter. I really enjoyed it. I felt like it had some really good acting, a good premise, good effects, some good twists with the fact that he came back out of the movie but was still turning into a tick. That was really good. Kind of spooky, like when he was on the ceiling was quite creepy, attacking that child. But I really enjoyed it, I had a good time with it. It wasn't scary. It wasn't like Really You, the first two episodes of Series 1, were genuinely freaky. I wasn't scared at all watching this, but I had a good time with it. It was more of like a fun, campy horror than a we're trying to make you scared horror. So I'm excited to see later episodes in this season, hopefully to find episodes that really freak me out. Let me know down below what you thought of Season 2, Episode 2 and 1, to be fair, the first two-parter of Season 2, Creature Feature, Part 2. And if you enjoyed the twists, the turns, and the ending where John decided to stay in the movie and abandon his friends and family, let me know. Thanks for watching. As always, my name is Scott. I hope you guys are well. Taking care of yourselves and staying safe. If you enjoyed the video, leave some comments down below. Subscribe to my channel for the rest of Series 2 of The Haunting Hour. I'm excited to watch more of this season. Thanks for watching. Take care. I'll see you all very soon for the next episode. Bye guys. Stay safe and I'll see you soon.